Hey, how you doing? My name's Tayani Moon and this is my video entry for NYX Face Awards 2018. This is my first time ever doing a makeup look on camera, so this really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Now let's get into it. Alright, so to begin, I'm going to grab a glue stick and block out my brows. With every layer I did, I brushed my brow hairs up to make them nice and flat. I put 3 to 4 layers on them and set them with some baby powder on a large powder brush. Starting with the paint, I first went in with a white water activated paint on a wedge sponge and put it in the centre of my face as well as the areas you would usually highlight. Now I'm going in with the grey water activated paint on a clean wedge sponge and applying that to the rest of my face, blending it out as I go to create a smooth layer of grey. Now on to contouring. I'm going to start with the black water-based paint on a clean sponge and focus that on the fringes of my face, bringing it in slightly towards my cheekbones to deepen them up. Alright, so also, when I did the first layer of grey, I forgot to do my ears, so doing them now. Next I'm going in with the same grey paint to blend out some of the black. Also, because I'm wearing a costume that shows some skin, I did a rough base of grey on my neck. After that, I'm taking a small-ish fluffy brush and some black eyeshadow. I'm applying to where the black already is on my forehead and cheekbones to further contour. So while I was off camera, I took the same grey paint on a large square brush and did another layer on my neck, bringing it down to my chest and to my arms, stopping at the elbows. The patchy texture on my arms and chest helped to create a worn-in texture. Now I'm taking that same fluffy brush with the black eyeshadow on it to contour my collarbones and neck. Contouring this will help create depth. rubs, I created a black ring around my wrist. Then taking my trusty water sprayer, I sprayed the black ring until the paint was almost dripping off me. Grabbing the same square brush that I used for most of my body, I spread the black paint up and down my forearm, repeating this process on my other arm and both my hands. Using this red water activated paint, I'm diluting it with my oh so very trusty water sprayer. Then I'm taking a clean flat brush and running it straight over my eyes. I had to wait a while before I opened my eyes because I would have gone partially blind otherwise. And we don't want that, do we? After the paint dried, I went back in with the red and played around with it, dragging the paint down to my nose to create something like a bird's beak. Next, I took a sponge and ripped little holes into it. I dipped it in the red paint and blotted it all over my lips. I used the same method on my lips, but with black as well. Now going back to the eyes, I'm taking Sugar Pills Love Plus and applying it all over the lid. Next, I'm taking a black shadow with a smaller brush and placing it in the outer corner and the crease, giving the eye depth. After all that, I dipped my brush into water, letting the water drip down my face, taking the paint with it. I did this 3 times on each eye. Next, I added these little energy bolts. Well, they're not actually energy bolts, they're more like little strings, but, you know, no one needs to know that, okay? Let's just keep this on the down low. I also took these streaks of whatever you prefer to call them, down to my chest, arms, and hands. As for the hair, it's super simple. Just got some hairspray and just pulled it all back and tried to brush it back and just, it needed to go back. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. This really means a lot to me.